Evening, how are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. We play Nottingham Forest tomorrow. Another 2 o'clock kickoff, is it, at Anfield? After our exertions in the Europa League on Thursday against Toulouse. Looking forward to this game tomorrow. Going to be interesting what starting lineup Jurgen picks for this one. There's been lots of talk on social about who he's going to pick what the team's going to be like. I think the majority of us are going to go for the team that I'd like to see him start with. Whether that happens or not, that's going to be a different thing. So Jurgen was asked at the after the Toulouse post about questions about the game on Sunday, well tomorrow, and he was just as great, just saying that it's going to be another tough game for us, and we'll be ready. And there's been no injuries from the Toulouse game, which is good. Everybody was strong, he said, finished strong as well. And he mentioned Canate. He was having a go at Deschamps, the French manager, for not resting him and playing him 90 minutes and 80 odd minutes in the last international break. So maybe that's why Canate wasn't at 100% in the last game against Everton. He was a bit lethargic, lucky to stay on the pitch. So obviously he explained to Canate what he was going to do on Thursday. He said he's accepted it. It's okay. So I expect him to be back in. So my lineup against Forest, obviously Ali back in, Trent right back, Canate and Verge. Simicast, there was a lot of talk on social as well about playing Joe Gomez left back. For me, I just think you need a left-footed and left-sided player in that position. Callum Chambers, he's not. Oh, sorry, Luke Chambers is not ready for a Premier League game. It's a bit too soon for the lad. So put Simicast in there. Now here's the interesting bit. Lots of people are going for McAllister in the 6, Gravenberg on the left, and Szoboszlai on the right. Up front, Diaz, Nunes, and Mo Salah. So that seems to be the majority of us going for that. But you could play Endo in that 6 and push McAllister up, maybe on the left-hand side, and put some Szoboszlai on the right. But I just feel that game tomorrow from midfield needs a player like Ryan Gravenberch. I don't know what you guys think. Just let me know at the bottom. But I think it's good that we have him in, because he is quality. He's I was waxing lyrical about him in the post-match game against Toulouse. I just think he's just going to be one hell of a player for us. And just on that note, I saw today that Koeman has not picked him for the next round of international matches, even for the under-21. So obviously the Dutch being what they're like, he's fallen out with him, and he's not going to take him in the next international break. Do you know what? I don't give a toss. That's great news for Liverpool, isn't it? He's going to be with us, or resting up before we play Man City, and I think he's probably the type of player we want to play against Man City in that 12:30 game after the international break. So that's where I expect the team to be. But then again, we don't know what's going to happen in the training sessions yesterday and today. There'd have been no rest for the lads today, so they'll have had a session today around about kick-off time, no doubt, and we'll see what happens. Forest come to us on last 4 games. I think the City beat them 2-0, and there was a 0-0, a 1-1 and a 2-2. So the last 3 games have been draws, with the draw against Luton at home last weekend for them. So yeah, there's 6 goals they've conceded and scored 3 in those 4 games. So you can tell that, okay, they score goals, but they also concede the double amount of goals. So really, we should be on our game against them. It's not going to be easy. No game's easy in the Premier League, but I am so pleased that the games are coming thick and fast now. When we don't rest, it's going to be a couple of games a week now, leading up to the international break in at the end of November or last week in November, something like that. I've got to say, Jurgen Klopp said something that stuck with me for the last couple of days. He's saying he prefers to watch the lads in training than match day. So he must be absolutely ecstatic that the squad that he's assembled together in the summer. I mean, if you think about it, we still would have had Fabinho and Jordan Henderson if the Arabs didn't come in with the silly money and take them 2 players away. But I have to say, we haven't missed them, have we, guys? You know, we've not missed them at all. They've been far from my thoughts, really. I've just enjoyed watching this team evolve, and with the squad that we've got, the young energy, the hunger, the desire, and Jurgen seems pumped up. I don't think he's ever, in his last clubs that he's managed, had a Jurgen Klopp Mark II team. Tell me if I'm wrong. Let me know with your comments below. But I don't think, I can't remember. But he's certainly got a Jurgen Klopp different style of football with this squad. It's not your normal 4-3-3, although we do play that, but the system's different, and it changes as he's making his substitutions, which is even better. So yeah, well, we should have a strong bench. Obviously, Cody got some minutes. He looked a bit rusty. He needs a couple of games to get back up to speed. Jota will be on the bench. Harvey Elliott. It'll be the last game before Curtis Jones is available, and so obviously he comes into the reckoning at the next game. So all in all, it's looking good. Obviously, Thiago's still out, Stefan Batist's still out, Robbo's out, and that's it really, injury-wise. But yeah, we'll even have Joel Matip on the bench, Joe Gomez, the like. So our bench will be quite strong, which is good. And all the players are getting minutes as well. You know, be it in the Carabao Cup or the Europa League, which is good. So he's giving the lads plenty of minutes to get under the belt this season, because it is going to be a long slog this season, because we're in it to win everything, and the players are as well. And we'll see how far we go. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about the game for tomorrow. I will do another one of these after the game is finished. Hopefully get it out before 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So if you like what I'm doing, please share, please subscribe, and please give us a like and send me any comments. You know, and I'll bring them up in the next VT. Look after yourselves. Up the Reds.